As you know, I put that video about talking to Mr. Mitchell, the president of U-Haul. I'm going over the contract because I saw something that really made me angry. But I'm going over the whole contract now, and I want you to notice something. Miss Yolanda signed for me because, as I said, I don't have ID. And she gave him my name for the alternate contact. No, she didn't. She gave them, they told her that she had to have a person they could contact. So she gave them a number, but they were doing that just to keep her from renting the space. You know, telling her she had to have another number besides mine. She gave them a number. They didn't even put it on there. They put a messed up spelling of my name, even though they know who I am, and they put my address. But at the time that she gave them to them, they weren't supposed to know that I was using that address. And of course, they spelled my name wrong. But it says, I have authorized U-Haul to automatically debit my bank account or charge my credit every month. So when you try to rent, they automatically try to deduct something from your debit card. I didn't sign any paperwork, and Yolanda didn't either. So there's no signature. But I want you to see, that was the first day we went. That was 9/12. I paid $39.95. Okay. Then it says here, option 2, and it's checked. I have contacted my insurance agent and confirmed that I have insurance cover. I have not. I haven't contacted any, but they haven't checked there. They're supposed to ask you, on the other paperwork I have, they're supposed to ask you what the value of your merchandise is. And as you see here, he says, approximate cash value of goods, customer's estimate. Customer's estimate? They didn't ask me for an estimate. Type of goods, $0. Ain't that something? $0. These things are so full of them. Rent prepaid for future month rental will be refunded upon vacating. However, once a monthly rental period has commenced, the monthly due date specified there is no refund for unused days within that monthly rental period. U-Haul is not a bailee of customers' property. Now, remember, they're not a bailee. U-Haul does not accept control, custody, or responsibility for the care of property. Really? I'm paying you to keep my property safe, and you don't accept control, custody, or responsibility for that property? Customers shall notify U-Haul immediately in writing of address change. Customers must provide their own Disc style lock. They didn't tell me I need to get a lock. They made me purchase a lock from them. U-Haul may, but is not required to lock the place up found open. And they keep saying, it's your responsibility to pay before the due date. U-Haul has the right to establish or change hours of operation or to proclaim rules and amendments or additional rules and regulations for the safety, care, and cleanliness of the premises or the preservation of the good order at the facility. So, on the contract I have, it says that the hours are from 5 to 10, 5 a.m. to 10 p.m. They've already changed the hours. Even though the contract says one thing, he tells me that they're open from 7 to 7. Okay. But they can change the rules without no notice. They can just change them. And this can be put in effect time to time. Customers' access to the premises may be conditioned in any manner deemed reasonable, necessary by U-Haul to maintain order on the premises. Such measures include, but are not limited to, requiring verification of a customer's identity, limiting hours of operation, requiring customers to sign in and out upon entering and leaving the prison. And this note, if occupancy is terminated for any reason, and occupants continue to occupy the storage space or is denied access pursuant to owner's leave. So, if you're terminated for any reason and you're denied access, occupants shall pay owner reasonable storage charges on the space until a lien is paid or the space is vacated. So even though they determine to terminate you, they have the right to lock you out and not let you get your things. Occupants and owner agree that reasonable storage customer charges are the total of monthly plus the monthly late fees stated in the agreement. Now the late fees could be $10 a day. Not including U-Haul hereby is given a contractual landlord's lien. Now they say they're not in charge of your property. They don't control your property. But they've been given a lien upon all property stored by the customer to secure payment of the money due to the agreement, including fees and costs. The lien exists and will be enforceable from the date of rent of the charges are due and unpaid. The property shall be deemed to be attached for the first day of the agreement. The property stored in the lease space shall be sold pursuant to the California Self-Storage Facility Act, Business and Professional Code 21-700. If the customers remain in default for 30 days, written notice will be sent to the customer during the default period. Now listen to this. I'm going to tell you the government's fault. Proceeds from the sale will be distributed first to satisfy all liens. The remainder, if any, will be held for the customer for 6 months. Then the funds will be transferred to the appropriate state authorities. Ain't that something? So these things are taking people money. Nobody reads all this stuff. And you should be cautious. They don't tell you any of this before they take your money. They just make you sign the contract. They hand this paperwork. And you see it's 8 pages. But I'm going to end here, load this, and be back with part 2.